Dipper? What are you doing there, Dipper? Don't do it, Dipper! Don't you dare! You stupid
right,
idiot!
Kid, I gotta admit something. I'm no expert on women. Truth is, I've been divorced once and slapped more times than I can remember. Confidence can buy you a lot, but at the end of the day, pickup artists tend to get our heads bitten off. When it comes to women, I'm a failure.
Hey, we're both failures.
Hey, at least Stan has seen a little bit of actual character development. Not you, Dipper. This episode's gonna be forgotten about real fast.
You know, even if your dating tips were bad, 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 dating tips were bad, dating tips were bad, dating tips were bad, dating tips were bad.
The thing is, the dating tips were perfect.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for the great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Gravity Falls and Game.
Thanks for letting me bring Candy and Grinda along for our road trip, Grunkle Stan.
Oh boy, Mabel, you're a great waifu. But wow, when you say a line like that, we know it's going to be a crappy episode now, don't we?
At this rate, I'm gonna grow up to be a sad loner like Toby Determined.
Whoa, never say that about yourself. Lucky for you, I'm an expert on women. Listen to me, kid. When it comes to girls, always be confident and be funny, but not too funny. And be kind of annoying, but in a lovable way.
I don't know, Grunkle Stan. This sounds kinda jerky.
Wow. Not content to just base Dipper on himself, Alex Hirsch has to use him as an author avatar and a soapbox too. Nice going, you jealous punk. As you've seen from the clip at the beginning and from this clip, Alex Hirsch thinks that proper game is only for pickup artists and thinks that it's jerky to use it. Why don't you ask your wife, Alex? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. The truth is that what Stan says is completely accurate. Although I've never heard of being funny but not too funny. How can you be too funny? I don't get that part, but regardless, confidence and a good sense of humor are what make people want to talk to you. It's absolutely inane to suggest that just pickup artists do this. In fact, everyone with social aptitude does it without even thinking about it. Kind of annoying, but in a lovable way, may not come as naturally to everyone, but for me personally, it's also an automatic. Gentlemen, this part of Stan's technique is employed with females most effectively basically by acting like an older brother. Kind of like Dipper and Mabel act towards each other, actually. You tease them a little bit, but you don't be mean about it. Girls love that. But again, I do this on everyone, and frankly, I feel that most people love it. Is being popular jerky? No, not really. Now, let's see how Stan's techniques work out for Dipper.
All right, kid, this is it. Be confident.
Hi, I'm Dipper. Crazy place, right?
Oh, hi, I'm Emma Sue. You know, if you pretend we're right side up, it looks like everyone's hair is standing on end.
Huh, yeah, weird, right? Pretend you're screaming.
Okay, you gotta take a picture of me, though.
Let's see about... Whoa! Just kidding.
You are the worst.
You bet I am. I'm bad, Emma. I'm kind of a jerk.
Emma, come on! We have to get to Canada before your mother gives birth!
It's a long story.
Maybe you could tell me sometime.
Here's my email address. Write me and I'll tell you all about it.
Mabel, hi. There's my Grenda. Candy, looking great, looking great. Is that a new pair of glasses? Very shiny.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
As you can see, this worked out perfectly for him. So, what did Alex do this time to cancel all character development as usual?
Yep, this is what I want. This is all part of the plan and stuff.
Oh, Dipper, hey!
Corn Maze Girl!
I was wondering when you'd call.
Dipper, who is this?
Nobody! I mean, somebody, but...
Dipper! I didn't recognize you right side up. You'll never guess where my mom gave birth. Hey, who are these girls?
Dipper? Why haven't you called? Did our romantic log ride mean nothing to you?
I can't believe it. You agreed to go on a date with me, and you were seeing all these other girls?
Well, answer us. Which one of us do you like?
I like all of you. I mean, I don't like any of you. I mean, I was trying to learn how to talk to girls.
Unbelievable.
So gross.
What a jerk.
Bull crap. Real girls are competitive. They find it attractive when they see other girls going after a guy they like. Instead of getting mad and walking off, they'd be at each other's throats trying to be Dipper's pick. Of course, no one thing is true in all situations, sure, but generally speaking, this is just more lazy writing in another lackluster filler episode. One might even argue that this writing was sexist. This is basically saying, girls can't use logic and reason. Because, logically, Dipper made no commitments here. This all happened in the span of maybe 5 hours tops. This is portraying these girls as shallow, obsessive, possessive, and fickle. It's not very flattering at all. And sure, I know, I can read some of your comments from the future, saying, King Critic, they're like 12 or something. To which I respond, that doesn't mean they should be totally brainless. That's both sexist and ageist. Not that I harp on these things much, because I'm not some kind of SJW, which is exactly why I'm annoyed by this episode and decided to just do it and make a video about it. And I guess that about does it for this video. This took way too long, just like every video I've ever made that involved editing. But this time, frankly, I'm aiming to make some money with it. So if this gets views, likes, maybe even subscriptions, I'll definitely invest the ridiculous amount of time to make more videos. So please feel free to tell me what you think, make suggestions or video requests, ask me questions, whatever. Please tell your friends about this video if you liked it. And definitely feel free to click on an ad or something. I know the editing on this is very rudimentary and I got a little out there and silly with it. But I've seen people make serious coin doing much lazier stuff than this. And this was actually pretty tough. I worked hard on this one. It took me all night. Wow. I actually need to go to bed like now. I was going to watch Star vs. the Forces of Evil too. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully this becomes popular so it was worth the time. Later.